Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Sunday the 16th of August 2026. Another beautiful day on the Canning stock route. Good morning, viewers. Sorry about the short sunrise this morning. I had trouble with the batteries in my phones. For some reason the power got shut off and they both went to zero. Anyway, all charged up. Managed to get a little bit, so that's a bonus. We're heading off for another adventure. So come along and enjoy the ride. So today we're going to continue along the bottom of the Frere Range and go around, I think it's around the eastern side of the range, and head to well number 4, or 4A, I think it is. I don't think we can get to number 4 because that's on the northern side of the range. They've cut that track off and built this one. Anyway, let's see what we find. Yeah, 4A it is. So we'll see you there. Lake Nabaroo runs along the south side of the Frere Range. So we're crossing over a few mud flats. Of rock along the bottom of this Frere Range. I named this lake here Lake John last time I come through because it hasn't got a name on my map. Not a white rock in sight. But somebody's carted some quartz stones in and put a bit of graffiti on the edge of the lake. This Frere Range seems to go on forever. Righto viewers, a few of you have asked to meet the crew. On the left here we've got Graham, his wife Meg's next to him, then John and John's wife Marie. That's the crew, all family. Amazing. All these hills are made up of rocks and you've got sand dunes on the edge of the lake. We're living off rocks out here. Alright, we've got a gate. And you're having a gate out in the middle of nowhere with no fence. Lake Nabaroo. So we're heading up the hill now, up the Frere Range, out through Snell Pass. Heading down through Snell Pass to the northern side of Frere Range. We've just come through Snell Pass, heading down the northern side of the Frere Range. A lot of corrugations here. Nice holes along here. Playing hide and seek. This is called Kennedy Creek. Stop here and have a look at the sign, eh? Bit breezy here today at Kennedy Creek. That's the northern side of the Frere Range. We're getting close to L4A now on the Kennedy Creek. It says well 4 on the sign, but it says well 4A on the HEMA maps. There you go. Take your pick. Sorry, Megsy. We'll go and see if there's water in here. Somebody's peeled back the tin. That's handy for us. Let's have a look inside. Still can't see in there. Here we go, through the woodwork. Can't see. There we go, on the Kennedy River, or Kennedy Creek. There's some donkey tracks. Got a long foot. Small longfoot. What do we got over here? Some sort of a marker. Curtin University, eh? 2010. There you go. There's our coordinates. It'd be great to see some water flowing through this Kennedy Creek. Interesting little flower on this tree, little bush. Heaps of them. Had a bit of a smell of these flowers and a very strong scent like a boronia. Beautiful. Quite a few of them here. That big half a tree trunk there, that was a whip pole. That's what they put the pulley on. Thread the rope through, drop the bucket down the hole and pull it back out with the horse. Make life a bit easier. They were quite tall buckets. Back in the early days they used canvas buckets. Then it was galvanised, quite long, probably about 3 foot long. Be hard hauling one of them up by hand, I reckon. And Graham was just saying they dug that well beside the tree and cut a limb off it and used it for the whip pole. I'd say these posts were part of the fence around the well. The next watering hole on the list is Windich Springs. From memory, it's a nice little spot with water in the billabong. Quite a deep little creek, this one. And over the other side of this hill we've just come up across the creek. Had an electric fence here at some stage. This little tree here is trying to sprout back, but it's dying off again. Campground at Windich Springs. We'll stop here and have a bite to eat, I reckon.
You're right about the wood, man.
Yeah, pretty scarce. It's dry. Well, there's a bit down there, is there? Oh, no, there's a bit of water there. She was half full last time we were here. Yeah, it's a beautiful little spot. John Forrest gave Windich Springs its name in 1874, and he named it after a fellow by the name of Tommy Windich, an aboriginal tracker, guide, explorer and bushman. Windich joined 3 of Forrest's expeditions, including one that passed through here on the way to the overland telegraph line from Adelaide to Darwin. Windich Springs is home to the dinnerplate turtle. It's quite small, this turtle, and it's named for the shape of its flat carapace, and can inhabit some of the harshest environments in Australia. A little tiny bit of mulla growing here. There's Kennedy Creek heading south, and there's the stock route we just came up on. These dinnerplate turtles are usually confined to permanent or semi-permanent water bodies. The turtle has the ability to bury itself underground for up to 3 years by storing water in its bladder and waiting out dry spells. Kennedy Creek to the north. About 50 k's to the west of here, Alfred Canning surveyed the number 1 rabbit-proof fence between 1901 and 1905. Now this rabbit-proof fence is the same fence that Molly and Daisy Craig and Gracie Fields followed home to Jigalong to escape the Moore River native settlement, depicted in the famous Australian film Follow the Rabbit-Proof Fence. The only bit of water we've seen in this Kennedy Creek. Come back the other way. I want to duck this drone down there if I can, see if I can smash into a tree. Easy does it. Good job here opening the gate. Tall timber through here. Next well's 4B. Here we are at well 4B. Japan. She's dry.
It's dry, is it?
Yeah. No good camping here then.
Did you ask them how long they've been on the rock?
There's a shaft dug either side down the bottom. More water storage. Not a bad sized bolt on there. Yeah. On that pulley. That would have been the whip pole. Not on the move again. Next one is well 5. Crikey. Another one. There's a lot of fences in here. Crikey, it's 3 hours to here. Bit of wishful thinking, I think.
Yeah. No.
Bit of a playpen here.
Going back.
Blue Hills over yonder, to the west. That seems like the Shire boundary back there. Road number 5 is just up here. Looks like this well's been done up by the Chamberlain Club. Pretty flash. Oh, number 5. Chamberlain 9G Tractor Club of WA Incorporated. They're the ones that have done this well up. Oh, crikey, those covers weigh a ton. There's the water down there. The cows are coming.
Got a fair way to go yet? Can't let it go. I'll never catch it. You hit it right before long. Just about there. Another metre. 3 metres later. You hit it. Well, I'll hit it. You hit it. Is it rolled over? Yep. Yep, right. Jesus, it's heavy. I'll give you a hand. Yeah. I'll have to get you to pull the bucket to one side when we get to the top. Beautiful. Fill that tanks up. Can't taste it at all.
Yeah, you can live off it and taste like shit.
There you go.
No, it tastes alright. Yeah, we got some water in the trough.
Put it in the rain, yeah.
That's what's left of the fence.
There you go again.
What's up here? Oh, I'll be back. It's not full of rubbish.
You don't love me tonight.
Well done. We got in this geocache here. Ah, that looks interesting. Fancy that. Some bubbles. Frog's nature puzzle. One of those. New idea puzzles.
18504.
One of those. Crikey, it's amazing you can fit a motorbike in there too. Oh, fancy that. 20 cents. All sorts of stuff. It's an interesting survey marker. Roadrunner.
Deepest well at 104.
go.
Where's the paddy? Not 3D Tractor Club.
That's to the west. We've camped around about 7 k's to the north of well 5. This track below now is the one we came up on. It's about south there. That creek there follows about a south-east direction. That's roughly east. This is a track we're heading north on tomorrow. This hill there in the distance is Mount Salvado, 731 metres above sea level. And the hills on the horizon are the Blue Hills. Not the variety Gwen Meredith wrote about. There's the camp.